So that's how we got there. So pretty much that's what we did, right? And it started out like, oh, this is a joke, da da da. Like I ate my nigga grapes,
Yes.
but really, this year did a Tootsie slide. Okay, so granted, for wheeling, I have plenty of years ahead, but it's also like I'm in my 30s, baby. The way these ovaries are going,
Okay.
every month an egg is being fried. Do you understand me? Okay.
In the arms
So,
of an angel.
hello.
It's a drill cook-up.
Hey y'all, I'm Bria.
I'm Rachel.
And welcome to our series, Be Fucking For Real.
Please, fucking for real.
Because if you can be anything, you absolutely have to be fucking for real.
For sure.
And we are here to guide you on being fucking for real. Yes. This is really about accountability, right?
Yes, because we also have had to be fucking for real about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But we would just like to share our stories along the way. So stay tuned. We're going to teach you step by step of how to do it, when to do it, but also at the end of the day, just be fucking for real.
Got to be fucking for real. It's critical. It's essential. You need to do it. So we want to kind of start by giving y'all a little backstory on like who we are, like how this came to be. And for this episode, like we are just going to strictly talk about like our dating experience in Atlanta in 2024. But let's talk about like, who are you, Rachel? Tell me about yourself.
So I'm from Dallas. So I moved to Atlanta about 3 years ago, and really for my position that I currently have now. And so yeah, it's been a movie every time I've gone out. I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. So I'm really, really, really enjoying my time in Atlanta. So, shout out to the set.
Shout out to the set. Yeah. Likewise, I moved to Atlanta in 2018. I was in a whole different situation then. I ain't gonna spill too much of my tea, but a whole different situation then, and now I'm not. And yeah, Atlanta has been a journey. So just a little bit about us. We are line sisters. We're actually front and back of the best sorority.
Shout out to the Front Back Chronicles.
Shout out to the Front Back Chronicles.
Uh-huh.
And so pretty much what that was and became is when Rachel moved, we just started linking up and doing random stuff like going out, going to eat, like whatever. And so anytime we went anywhere, we called it the Front Back Chronicles. And it just like became a thing. Like our other line sisters like knew like we the littest on the line.
They
like,
be outside.
They be outside. And baby, we've had a time. So here on this pod, like we're really gonna talk about like our experiences in dating, like our personal stories and kind of lessons that we've learned and we want to like share with you guys about our journeys in our time. So each week we'll have a box and we'll have random topics and we'll pull. And we will talk about that topic, and we're gonna have like some little wine tastings.
Yeah.
To put y'all on some things because my girl is a wine connoisseur.
Period.
I just like a little razzle and a dazzle from time to time. But let's get into it because we ain't got long, so we need to go ahead and move it along.
Yeah, for sure.
Dating 2024.
Yes, so first off, I bet you're wondering how we got here.
How?
So we started the year by, I know y'all heard about like the grapes under the table. So we started the year.
Or if you didn't, explain.
Yeah, okay. So pretty much, I want to say it's like 10 to 12 grapes.
12,
excuse me. Ooh, Bria knows.
Green grapes.
Green grapes, yes. And so you eat them one at a time underneath the table. At midnight.
You gotta do the specific. If you gonna tell you gotta tell the specifics.
You're right. Okay. Specifically at midnight under the table.
Yes.
And so the idea is for it to bring like prosperity and welcoming like new relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic, into your life for the year.
Specifically romantic.
Yeah. Because we tired of being single. But anyway. So that's how we got there. So pretty much that's what we did, right? Yes. And it started out like, oh, this is a joke, da da da. Like I ate my nigga grapes, but really, this year did a Tootsie slide. Okay, so especially in dating, we're getting to the end of the year, so that's a whole nother story. But before then, did a little Tootsie slide with dating. So yes, now as far as dating this year, it has been a whirlwind. A hot ass mess, to be honest. But I do feel like the people or the men in Atlanta specifically, they just not really talking about anything like
we talk about that a lot.
Yeah, like any men that I've met, they're not from here, right? So they have moved to Atlanta. You know, they could have went to A&T, they could have went to some HBCU, whatever, and then that's who I've been talking to. So
let's also talk about how Rachel only dates men of Omega Sci-Fi.
Okay, please.
Rachel love the bros, baby. Listen,
Not my
she
tea.
loves the bros. Okay, shout out to y'all.
Look, okay, there's some good people. Shout out to my daddy because he's the bros, right? He taught me the way.
We love Papa.
But some of y'all need
Fresh.
to be fucking for real. But
Gotta be
anyways, so yeah, that's kind of how dating has been. It's been an on and off type thing. And woo, when I was on the dating apps, which I haven't been on there in a minute, it was a whole ass disaster. But a lot of the men this year have just, come about. I've talked to them before, not saying no names, and they came back around, or they just kind of blended in from last year. But obviously I'm still single, so as you all know, they ain't talking about shit. So
I was about to say, like, should we get into our like relationship status?
I mean, ooh, I mean, we can, yeah. I mean, that's not my man, but that's my man though. So watch your hands up.
Shout out to me.
That's for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
baby, I'm single as a dollar bill, as a Pringle, as anything that comes in a singular quantity. That is what I am. Yes.
But we're gonna start. 2025 is gonna be that year. I mean, I know we said that for 2024, but mind your business. We're trying it again. Okay?
We're trying it again. Baby, I'm going back under the table because let me tell y'all about my nigga great story. Like this, like, yo, when I tell you, like, me and this girl have been through some things together. Like, so we was out like at this little spot called Experience in Atlanta. Shout out to Experience. Shout out to King. Great place. Love it there. And so I'm like, Rachel, what a grape say? And she like, bro, like, what table are you getting under in this club? And I'm just
Mind you, I had the grapes in a bag in the car.
We was ready.
Yeah.
So we come back to her spot. We get under the table. I was a little, and like either that morning or the middle of the night, the things inside of my stomach came outside of my stomach. And I just had this epiphany while I was in the bathroom. I was like, Rachel, my nigga grapes are gone. I need more grapes. So I go to the fridge and I get back under the table. Now, mind you, it's like 12 o'clock p.m. now. So I'm like, okay, it's 12. It still counts.
Yeah.
Right? So it's 12 o'clock p.m. And I'm back under the grapes like determined because, look, one monkey don't stop no show. And so it's interesting because at the time I was talking to this guy and he was like, oh, that means you gonna have two niggas. And I was just like, no, I'm just trying to have you. Like, I'm just trying to secure the relationship.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we don't have that all turned out. Maybe we'll tell that story one day. But yeah, and so my nigga grapes just it didn't work. But I also said, God has a funny sense of humor.
Yeah.
And
sure.
so we still have 16 days. So maybe my nigga is like somewhere, somewhere.
Like Kobe in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? You can't count it out until
MJ with the flu in whatever game that was, baby. Struggling along, but he still won the game. So who knows? But my dating in 2024, my shit was tragic. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like my shit was tragic. But full of lessons. Like a lot of valuable lessons. Of just like things don't take as much time as like people make them seem.
Yeah.
Like I feel like personally for men, and men, y'all can give me in the comments and let me know if I'm right or wrong. Like when you know, and I just don't feel like it takes all this time to figure it out. But I do feel like there's an appropriate amount of time to get to know somebody, to get a sense of where you're going. Yeah. But yeah, like you gotta create those boundaries and stand on them and make the appropriate shifts when necessary. But yeah, my 2024 dating was a mess, like long-term situationships, chronic ghosting, like crazy. I can't believe, like you were damn near trying to take me to the owl, and now you are Casper, the friendly fucking ghost. Like I can tell y'all some stories on 2024 alone, like crazy times. But you know, I think where I am now is I have a certain piece about me. And a certain piece about my process to know that only pressure makes diamonds. Shout out to the diamond. Only pressure makes diamonds, and I've been refined in this season. And so I take everything with a grain of salt. I try not to take things personal. I've been learning a lot about depersonalizing, and I'm just taking, you know, this space to just love on me more and do all the things.
See what Bria likes, period.
No,
but to Bria's point, like I do think for me this year it has been about intentionality. Like as Bria was saying earlier, I do think like when you know, you know. And I also think that men do what you as a woman allow them to do. And when you start cutting them off, or when you stand 10 toes down, you set boundaries, like that's when you really get to figure out, like, does this man really even like me? And so my accountability this year has really been realizing, like, a lot of these niggas really didn't like me for real. Like I thought they did, but when I really think back, I'm like, you didn't really like me for real. You really was playing with my time. And so actually meet me outside because it's beef.
Facts.
Because when said person, we're not saying names, came,
my friend.
Okay, period. Like things were just like, things have just been easy. Things have been simple. And granted, like we knew each other before, but I think that when you know, you know, like all that dragging it out, I'm busy on this, on that. Like, baby, me too. Honey, I work 2 jobs. So, and I still make time to date, go out, you know, have fun. So it's like, you telling me you don't have time, that means you don't have time for me. And honestly, that's okay. But just say that. Like, stop playing. I mean, I wouldn't say I necessarily had like a situationship per se, but it started out like, you know, we'll just kind of date and get to know each other. And then I realized, one, I didn't know that man any more month 5 than I did day 1. And 2, like everything was becoming like, I just felt like I liked him more than he liked me. And I've realized that you want your man, or any man that you're dating, like
Partner.
He needs to like you just a little bit more than you like him. I think that things are not necessarily easier, but we as women are natural nurturers anyway, right? So we always typically want to go above and beyond, and learning and growing and maturing and knowing that you can't go above and beyond for like every single man, right? Every man don't deserve that. But also, you know, having that peace about yourself to know like, this is the right person. I'm willing to put in the time, because things aren't going to always be easy, right? But I'm willing to put in the time with this person because this person has shown me that they're worth it. So yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of been my thing for 2024. And then now stepping into like actually dating someone. Yeah, it's been,
I want to go back to a point that you made about like giving and giving. I feel like us as women, we don't really know our worth.
Right.
And our value, and like the things that we find small and just like, oh, like, yeah, I cook you dinner. Like, baby, that's big, right? And I think we downplay those things to prove like our worth to other people, specifically men, but we don't know how valuable that is internally.
Right.
And it's like, when you really put that price tag on my energy, that price tag on my love, that price tag on, you know, all the things I'm doing physically, mentally, emotionally for you, that comes up to a total.
Right.
And that's your worth and value. And you need to know what that is, so you won't just be giving it out like it's government.
Right.
No. Or Halloween candy.
Hello.
Like, and I think that was a big lesson for me, is understanding that like the way that I love is so like valuable. Like, I can't give that to everybody. Like, niggas been getting some free ski. Okay, right?
For sure.
And so now it's just like, all right, because I know what this is worth, I know how to budget.
Yeah.
And I think when you learn how to budget, you don't become depleted.
Right.
So, you know, we got to, ladies and gentlemen, know your worth. For real. Like, we gotta be fucking for real about it. But we getting close to the end. We want to just share, like, what we in the space of dating, what we really gotta be fucking for real. Like, final thoughts.
I would say just be honest. Like, I think it was a podcast or it was an interview. It was Carisha Please. And Miss Girl on there, I forgot her name. She was just pretty much saying, like,
Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah, she was pretty much saying, like, men, be honest. You know, be honest and upfront. Like, if a woman likes you enough, like, she's gonna go for it. And I think that in 2024, 25, just dating period, like, just be honest about your intentions from the beginning. Granted, they could change and you could realize, like, oh, you know, honestly, I'm not really feeling this person. But also continue to communicate and be honest, because now you stepped into something, you know, cooking, doing this and that for a nigga who really ain't even worth it for real.
Yeah.
But also, can you cook? Hello?
That part.
So I would say just being intentional and being honest from the beginning.
Yeah, I agree. Intentionality is super, super important. I think that was gonna be my, like, we gotta be fucking real. I think you have to be my homeboy. Shout out to Brown. My homeboy always says, like, let's be clear about being clear.
Yeah.
And I feel like that clarity has to start with yourself. Right. And so when we are getting into these dating spaces, I think we have to be clear on what it is we want. Right. Yeah. And whether that's like, hey, I'm just out here having a good time. Yeah. Like, baby, been there, done that. It's a ball. Okay. Yeah. Be clear about that. If it's, you know, I actually want to, like, intentionally date this one person at a time. Be clear about that. Right. You know, or, you know, I want to date them all until I figure out which one. Fall till you fall. Be clear about that. Right. And so I think when you have that internal clarity, you're able to communicate those things. And then you're able to create those boundaries. Right. So you just got to be clear about being clear. Because if you unclear, then, like, why we?
Yeah. And I mean, the older we get, I just feel like I'm not in a space to be wasting my time. You know what I mean? Like, granted, you know, Lord willing, I have plenty of years ahead, but it's also like I'm in my 30s, baby. The way these ovaries are going,
okay.
Every month, an egg is being fried. Do you understand me? Okay.
In the arms of an angel.
Hello. I mean, shout out to that, because a baby is crazy right now. But, but for real, like, you know, time is ticking, right? And while I'm not in a rush, I do want to be intentional. Because I feel like, you know, the older you get, you just realize a lot about your life, right? And so everything I'm doing, I want it to be with purpose, right? For the greater good, for the greater goal. Like, I'm not out here just willy-nilly, you know.
Whatever.
I didn't eat those grapes for no reason. Hello? Being intentional. So, yeah.
I cannot believe to this day that I threw them grapes up, y'all. Like, y'all just don't understand. I was so distraught.
Was literally in my bed, and Bria said, Rachel. I said, what? I threw up my nigga grades. I'm like, okay, girl, like, I gotta get some more. What do you mean?
Intention, being clear.
This girl is crazy. I'm gonna just say she ate that second batch by herself. Hello?
I sure did.
Because I was in the bed fighting for my life.
Yeah,
but
ate the grapes.
This year has definitely been a journey. Yeah, me and Bria have been tearing up the Atlanta street.
Man, like, we have stories to tell.
No, but look.
But some of these stories we will never tell.
Yeah,
like,
they're going to the grave. Hello?
To the grave. To this day.
Look, hello?
Listen. But we've had a lot of fun. We've experienced a lot of things. And I think in your singleness, that is a part of it. Like, everything does not have to be serious all the time. Like, have fun, be accountable, you know, do the things. But I think we both mutually, kind of at the same time, which was cool, like, got to the space of, like, okay, girl, we tired of, like, running through them like a Tomb Raider.
Hello.
Like, and when we say that with the most respect. We are respectable young women. But, you know, folks had a roster.
Yeah.
Look at us.
The roster was built up. But I got tired of that. Like, I'm tired of texting 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
And talking about nothing.
Yeah, wait. How you doing? What you doing? Are you paying a bill or not? Hello?
No. You got purpose or no?
Exactly.
But yeah, so that is where we gonna wrap today because we got to go. Okay, we got to go. But we just want to tell y'all, if y'all can be anything,
be fucking for real. Okay?
Please, because it's needed. It's essential. It's critical.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next episode.
Bye. Please.